Hi, this is Randy Kay with The Randy Kay Show, bringing you inspirations and insights for drawing closer to Jesus. Episode 5, Animals in Heaven. Not too long ago, I lost my little dog, Scout, who had lived for 18 years. I loved him, and I know many of you have lost furry friends. One of the most common questions I'm asked is whether there are animals, or more specifically, pets in heaven. When I was in heaven, Jesus showed me a vision of my childhood dog, Casey. He was my best friend at a time when I was bullied for being overweight. Immediately after school, I raced home to be with my little terrier, Casey, who immediately started wagging his tail and licking my face. Thank God I had my little Casey during a difficult childhood when I oftentimes became physically sick and emotionally drained from being called fatso by the bullies at school. Jesus knew the importance of my furry friend, and he showed me my little dog Casey as an assurance that when I returned to be with Jesus in heaven again, it would be with my little dog Casey. I also expect to see Scout again. I saw animals of all kinds in heaven while traveling with Jesus. There were gentle beasts like lions, birds that were brilliantly colored, and every animal that I'd ever seen in my life prior to my meeting Jesus in heaven. In the book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 6, a description is given of several types of animals, both predators and prey, and they were living in peace with one another. In the beginning of all time, God created animals of all kinds living in harmony in a place called Eden. That garden represents the true picture of heaven I witnessed in heaven. We tend to underestimate the magnitude of God's love for us. In fact, I would say that we always underestimate the love and generosity God has for us. Psalm 37:4 says, "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." Notice that it's important for us to enjoy being in the presence of God so that we can receive the desires of our heart. Matthew chapter 7 verse 11 goes on to tell that God delights in giving good gifts to those who ask Him. So, if you're wondering if your furry friend will be with you in heaven, know that God knows the desires of your heart, and He wants to give you the joys in heaven that comforted you in this life. You should also know that there are no allergies in heaven. I say that half jokingly because in this world I have suffered from allergies. But my spirit body in heaven was free of all of the burdens in this world, including illnesses and allergies of all kinds. I fully expect to be met in heaven again by my loved ones who had passed before me, and by my little dogs Casey and Scout. I'm confident that you can expect the same for your animal friends. But there is one caveat. The foremost relationship in heaven is the one we will fully enjoy in heaven, being with Jesus, and we can enjoy that while living in this world as well. Every source of goodness and joy arises from the goodness of being with Jesus. Apart from God, there is no good. God is the author of that which is good, and to appreciate and fully realize that good, we need to remain steeped in the presence of God. God gave us a series of love letters in the Bible. He gave us the Holy Spirit to indwell His children. He gave us fellowship with others to encourage one another. And yes, He gave us pets to fill the loneliness that all too often invades our joy in this world. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart, the desire to reunite with your loved ones, and that includes your four-legged friends. Heaven is a huge place with expanses far greater than we could imagine, with plenty of room for everyone and every furry friend. So if you enjoyed this short version of the Randy Kay Show, I wanted to let you know that we are going to be starting a longer podcast, and we're going to be talking with a number of guests within the Christian community. So stay tuned, and we'll announce to you when those are forthcoming. But in the meantime, thank you for joining us. God bless you, and have a wonderful day.